going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette by Morphe brushes. I will be listing the individual shadows down below. The palette is no longer available, but the shadows are fantastic for this look. Next, I'm taking this warm brown color. It's a perfect transition shade and just drawing right above my crease and windshield wiper motions. The next shade I'm going to be taking is this medium brown shade. It's also warm, and I'm going to be drawing it a little bit closer to my crease line, but still not quite getting in there, and I'm going to be bringing it down into my outer corner as well. Next, I'm taking this warm burnt orange color, and I'm going to be drawing that right in my crease line to add a little bit of warmth. Now I'm taking this cranberry shade and this cocoa shade, and I'm just going to be drawing right into my crease line and really building the intensity. I went back in a couple times. These shadows are really pigmented, but I wanted to apply them lightly at first because I wasn't sure how dramatic I was going to go. And as you'll see, I'll go back later to really build this intensity even more. Next, I'm going to be taking some MAC Fix Plus. You can totally just use water to foil the next couple of shadows. And I'm using a wet brush to go into this first rose gold shade. And I'm going to be putting it on the inner portion of my eyelid. And next, I'm going to be taking my crease brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. Now I'm going in with this orange shimmer shade. It's so pretty. And I'm putting it on, as you can see, the center of my eyelid, and blending the two together with patting motions. Next, I'm going to be taking a rust color, and I'm going to be placing it right next to where I put the orange shadow on. So again, just using packing motions with the wet brush. Be careful not to open your eyelid all the way right now because it will definitely transfer. So the last shade I'm going to take is a beautiful cocoa shimmer, maybe bronze shimmery shade. I don't know how you would describe it. But it's a brown shimmer shade, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer portion of my eyelid. And as you can see, I'm kind of drawing it up and over the other colors. Now I'm just going back into each color and intensifying the shade to make sure that you can really see that there's 4 different colors right there. Next, I'm going to be taking that inner corner color, and I'm going to be drawing it down onto my lower lash line just to bring a little bit of light down there. And then I'm going to be going back in with the cranberry shade and building the intensity in our crease. So just using windshield wiper motions and going back a couple times just to really build the intensity there, using a clean brush to blend it out. And next I'm going to be going in with a highlight shade. I'm using Anastasia's Buttery. You can use whatever shade you want. This is just what I'm currently loving right now to highlight the brow bone. I'm blending some more. I'm using that brush to just blend out the inner corner because there was a harsh line on the inner corner where I drew the wet shimmer on. Now I'm taking the original transition shades and using them to smoke out my lower lash line, and then I'm using this beautiful foiled pigment from Makeup Geek called Magic Act. It's just a champagne shade, and I'm using that to highlight my inner corner. Again, some more lower lash line work with the cranberry shade. Time to get some wings. Okay, I'm going to be taking Kat Von D's liner in Trooper. I like to point my liner tip up to where my eyebrow ends, as you can see. This is a great way to guide where your wings should start. And so I'm just going to draw the line straight down to my lower lash line and then draw a triangle straight down to where my pupil is on my eye. And just filling in that triangle and then drawing a thin line across the front of my eyelid to connect the two. And then you go back in and you fill it in. So I love this liner because it makes it so easy with its little brush tip to draw the liner out and to get your shape down. One thing I have a problem with is that it's not as black as I want it to be. But lucky for me, this NYC liner is. This liner is amazing, and it only costs, I think, $3 at Target or Walmart. So you should check it out. So once we have our liner on, I am going to be going in with this Colourpop shadow, and this is in the shade Boy Band. You can't see it on camera very well, but it's super shimmery and pretty. Now I'm taking Perversion mascara. I'm just using this one because it's what I had on hand, and it is super black and a good mascara. This is an itty bitty trial size if you're wondering why it's so teeny. These lashes are by Velour, and they're from Sephora. These are the Wispy lashes. I love these. They last a super long time. I've had them for a long time. Well, not super long, but I've worn them quite a bit, and they're still holding up super well. Now I'm going in with Milani's Luminoso blush and some Champagne Pop to highlight my cheekbones and a lot of other places on my face because I like it. I'm also going to use that to highlight my inner corner a little bit more. So as you can see, you can really use whatever shade you're feeling for your inner corner highlight. Now I'm using this Colourpop lip liner, and this is in the shade Dazed, just to outline my lips and fill them in a bit. I'm going to be going in with a liquid lipstick. This is Sad Girl by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is beautiful and it makes me feel so many good things. I love this lipstick so much. Okay, I'm sorry, but I love it. Not gonna stop. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below, and if you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram.